Alright, Nate coming right back at you with another review for a movie that I never ever planned to ever see, but I found it at Half Price Books on DVD for $2, and I'm like, you know what? This movie has been out for so long now, and it's been, oh man, let's just see this for fun. I'm here to review The Postman, which, oh my stars. Did he make this? Is this a movie he must have made, like, I don't know, directly following Waterworld? So he follows up a like a disappointment, excuse me, movie with a bigger disappointment that takes longer to watch. So, I mean, I like Waterworld for the most part. Just the sunny, sun baked bodies and the blue water. I mean, I like the water. So I like it just for the environment and stuff. I mean, the movie, maybe I'll review later on this summer, but the movie, you can take it or leave it, but it's more or less kind of cool in a way, sort of. But this, I mean, for me, there's like nothing. I had to watch this in two parts because it's like 3 hours long. Oh, my stars. So it worked out right in the middle of it where it was like right after some quote unquote action scene. And I'm like, okay, I'll stop. Perfect place to stop it. Oh my gosh, this movie is basically an hour too long. I have any idea. Oh my gosh, you know how Kevin Costner's character in Waterworld was kind of cool. I mean, he was like, oh man, he could do this, he could do that, he could leap, he could jump, he could, you know, breathe underwater. He could go like this and then fly up out of the water, and you could do all kinds of all kinds of cool things, but he was also just suave and cool, badass. And this movie, like his character, is just like an idiot, I think. I mean, it's a while since I've seen it, but I thought I'd just talk about it briefly. He's like an idiot. First of all, the movie starts off with the exact opposite of the beginning of Waterworld, which is the beginning of Waterworld is he's just this whole planet's covered with water, and he's on this floating thing, on this boat thing. So the movie starts with the exact opposite, where he's in the desert with the horse. He's on the desert world. And I thought that was funny. That was clever. So it's Kevin Costner in Desert World, the sequel to Waterworld. So oh shit, this is just so horrible. You got this. I can't even remember most of it. I can't even remember like what was happening the whole entire 3 hours. I know that by this time, I mean, I think it was 97 when it came out or something. There had already been like Mad Max and all kinds of stuff. So like these goofy, like cutesy jokes, like in reference to like a post-apocalyptic thing, and just like Terminator, like watching the TV and then having a shot from the front of seeing just a fire being in there. I mean, this kind of post-apocalyptic humor, like little jokes and all this kind of stuff. By this time in '97 seemed just like already done, been there, done that, just worn out to me. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I can't really remember much about this movie. It's very much to me like Waterworld in a lot of ways. You know, this guy's horse who he really liked at the beginning. Was it a donkey? I almost want to say it was like a donkey. I think it was a donkey. Who you're like, oh, that's a cool donkey. Ends up being fucking killed early on in the movie. I don't think you see it die, but you see the empty cage or whatever, the empty stall, and that's really a depressing way to start the movie. All I can really say is this movie, it'd be stupid even if it were only 2 hours long. It's just, I don't understand why it's so long. You got this bad guy who's like the general, who it seems like has been a bad guy before or since or something like that. I've seen him before. It seemed like he played the exact same part in whatever I'd seen him in before, too. I'm afraid, the aspirin really isn't kicking in yet, and, shit. I don't know if I can really talk. I gotta go do a quick walk or something. Just something to, I don't know. I can't really think about. I can't really remember this movie. You know, it's like this guy. Oh well, he finds a freaking. You know, he stays in some jeep. He gets out of the rain in some jeep or something. He sees the skeleton of this former postal workers, and he takes his costume and he basically starts this lie about because the government's like not functioning, you know, which is a good thing. And at the time, or something like that. I can't remember even the whole premise. Like the government has been disbanded or not even functioning or something. I don't know. But I mean, it's like, I don't know, there's like no power anymore or something in the whole country. So I mean, communication is back to the, you know, Stone Ages, you know. So he finds this postman outfit in this on a skeleton in a bag of mail or whatever, and he comes walking into town, one of these towns. It's exactly like Atoll. And they might even call it an atoll. I don't know. It's exactly like Waterworld, where it's just, except it's not on the water. It's just, oh my god, I can't believe how much this movie is like Waterworld, like right after Waterworld. Come on, Aspirin, do your thing. I got a headache. All this reviewing, man. Of course, I don't think I've really been doing much so far. I kind of had a headache lately anyway, just off and on. The last week or the last 10 days or something have been just rainy, you know, which is good, I guess, for the spring. You need the rain, but geez Louise, you know. So it's just been just like, you know, this is the first sun that we've actually seen for a while. Spent some time in it yesterday, so yeah. Maybe we'll just, you know, maybe we'll just leave it at that. Oh, geez, let me think of, I didn't write stars down. We'll go 1.5 stars at the end of the day, just because some of the, I mean, the scenery in the movie is actually pretty damn amazing. Some of the scenery in the movie later on and stuff. So we'll give it 1.5 stars for scenery and some potentially cool ideas, but not ideas that are worth 3 hours of your time by any means. The idea of having everyone, I guess the whole idea of, you know, this whole lie, giving people hope, which is exactly what religion is, by the way. This whole lie that the United States Post Office is back in operation, and do you have a letter for... But they actually, I don't think the government is actually operating, but they actually, through this lie, they actually start up, you know, a makeshift post office where they actually have people that are riding horse around the country and stuff actually delivering mail. So it's this idea of like, you know, do it yourself, which, you know, you should do anyway kind of thing. And, you know, it's like, I don't know what the hell the movie's about. I don't know. So 1.5 stars, I guess, mainly for some kind of nice scenery and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't regret buying it, but gee whiz, you know, I don't think I'll ever see it again. For some reason, I don't think it went onto the get rid of or sell back to half price pile. I guess I can just, you know, I can see wanting to see it again for some reason, just for the visuals or whatever. I've talked way too long about the Postman. Thank you very much for watching, and why don't you mail some mail or deliver some mail or just whatever. You know what the best tagline for this movie would have been? Go Postal. That would have been so great. Thanks for watching.